Hello again, everyone, and welcome to our next Community Resiliency Model training. Today, we will be discussing one of my favorite wellness skills, called grounding. Last time, we learned about identifying sensations in our body and practice a tracking exercise. As we continue to practice identifying these sensations and distinguishing between what we might feel in times of stress and in times of well-being, we can begin to use the other wellness skills to bring us back to a place of resilience when we notice that we are bumped out of our zone. You might be asking yourself, what is grounding? Grounding is simply being aware of the physical sensations you feel when your body is in direct contact with something. You can ground with your hands, feet, an elbow, fingertips, or even your whole body. You can ground by sitting in a chair, leaning on a wall, or even standing in place. Even floating in water can be grounding as you notice the sensations of the water making contact with your body. When I'm practicing grounding, I take the time to notice the physical sensations of my body in contact with that surface. I take a moment to notice pleasant or neutral sensations, and if I become aware of any unpleasant sensations, I bring my attention back to sensations that are more neutral or pleasant. I often use grounding throughout my day. When I'm driving, I ground, noticing how my back and legs make contact with the driver's seat, and that is usually a pleasant sensation that is warm and firm. I also ground by noticing the sensations I feel as I touch the steering wheel, that is smooth, which is also pleasant. Grounding is a great practice when you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or out of your zone. Take an interview, for example. Many of us might feel sensations associated with being overwhelmed or anxious while waiting in the lobby. This means we might be bumped into our high zone. We might begin to notice the physical sensations associated with the high zone, such as a rapid heartbeat, sweating, or tense muscles. As we notice these unpleasant sensations and identify that we are feeling out of our resilient zone, we can recall one of our wellness skills to bring us back into our zone of well-being. This is a great time to practice grounding. Sitting in the chair, you can ground by noticing how your feet are making contact with the floor. Or you can place your hands on the armrest and describe the sensations you feel. There are limitless ways to ground in moments like these. You'll be surprised at how this simple practice, being mindful and in the moment, can bring you back to a state of calm and well-being. Now I invite you all to practice grounding with me. I invite you to track the sensations that you notice while practicing this grounding exercise. Let's begin. Find a comfortable position. As you find a comfortable position, notice how you're being supported by the chair, sofa, bed, floor, wall, or ground. As you bring your attention to the places of support, notice your breathing, your heart rate, and your muscle relaxation. Notice especially any places inside that feel more pleasant, or more relaxed, or more neutral. Next, bring your attention to your back, lower body, thighs, legs, and if you're sitting or standing, notice how your feet are resting on the floor and how they're making contact with the ground. Bring your attention to the sensations that are calming or neutral within your body. Take your time. As you bring your attention to neutral or pleasant sensations, notice your breathing, heart rate, muscle relaxation. If you become aware of any uncomfortable or even painful sensations, shift your attention to places that feel better, more comfortable, or neutral. Notice the change. As a way to bring your practice of grounding to a close, slowly scan your body from head to toe, bringing attention to all the places inside that have changed in a more pleasant or neutral way since you've started. take your time. When you're ready, bring your awareness back to the room or space where you are. If you need more time, take all the time that you need. Thank you for taking the time to practice grounding with me. I invite you to continue to practice the wellness skills of tracking the sensations you feel and grounding when you're out of your zone. If you enjoyed this video or want to learn more, I invite you to visit the Trauma Resource Institute at www.traumaresourceinstitute.com or download the iChill app available on Google Play and the iOS App Store.